Alright, YouTube, I'm back at it again. Anthony Lyons, AO Designs, back on my C8. As you can see, I got a shit ton of wires coming through. These sets of wires are the wires that go directly to the speakers. So they'll go from the, these are your output wires. So they'll go from your speakers to the amplifier. There's, again, 2 tweeters, 2 mid-range, and 2 6.5-inch speakers, as well as a subwoofer, all going there. There will be some plugs, harnesses, so we have quick disconnects in here. Remember, everything's going in this tub, so we want to be able to quick disconnect everything out. As far as the doors go, I've been plugging away. We have got all the sound deadening done. The outer skin is where, as well as the inner skin. Some back in there, and then those adapters I made. So we have ABS adapters. Actually, this is to be specific. This is expanded PVC, all nice and bolted up with the factory bolts. These are the amazing 6.5s that are going in. These things are solid, very, very heavy duty. Again, this is Diamond Audio's top of the line. So I have made the adapter for the 6.5. Now I got to make the adapter for the tweeter, and for the mid-range it goes right around in this area. So stay tuned for this episode as we make the adapters, get these doors all solid. Gonna put some more sound deadening actually on the door itself, and continue on with the C8. Stay tuned. Let's go. All right, y'all. So for making these adapters, there's many ways of doing it. This is the way I like to do it. On this particular vehicle, on the C8, it actually is not too bad. You have you can take your screws, screw it into the wood. I like to use the thickest wood as possible. That way I keep it as a template. I mean, you can use thinner stuff, but it's kind of hard sometimes with the router to make sure your hands are not in the way of that thing. So I use the thick stuff, and then I'll do the same exact thing. So as you can see, I screwed these ones down. Sometimes you can use double-sided tape. You can glue it on if you're not going to be using the factory speaker anymore ever again. But in this case, I just screw it down. I screwed it down and then ran it around through the router, and you come out with a perfect shape every time. So let me go ahead and do these mid-range and tweeter ones and keep it pushing. All right, stay tuned. Alright, you guys, I still got my fingers, my ashy ass hands, my fingers is all still there. It was kind of hard, but I went ahead and glued these down, glued this wooden piece down to some acrylic. So that's black acrylic, and I was able to glue that down, which helped it not move around so much. I usually use this double-sided tape, but I was scared it was gonna come off and my fingers would get tore up. So we got these 2 done for the tweeters. Now we're gonna move on to the mid-range. Let's get it. Alright, you guys, got all the mounts made out of acrylic, all made up for the mid-range. There's the 3-inch mid-range, it goes in the door. There's the old one. You can see the difference. Look at the magnet on this bad boy. Pretty wild. So there's the new mid-range, old mid-range, old tweeter and your larger new tweeter. Everything came out really well. I actually have one of the tweeters mounted already, looking real good in there, factory location. So let me get these bad boys in and we'll move on to the next steps and go from there. So stay tuned. Alright y'all, so all the speakers are now wired up. I got connectors on each end. These are really cool kick-ass connectors. I think they're called XT60. You can get them on Amazon. Quick disconnects, pretty cool. So every speaker has these on there. And about to put the mid-range on this location here. Passenger door's already done. Got the tweeter in, back to factory, looks all good. Working on the driver's door, but before I put the door back on, we're gonna put some sound treatment on the inner door skin here, kind of quiet that a little bit. And you saw earlier, had the whole entire door completely sound deadened on the outer skin, the inner door skin, and then the outer skin. So I will have some pictures after this, but we'll cut this video probably short and move on to the next step. Next episode is going to be about the trunk, all the wiring going in here, and what all the goodies are going inside this compartment, and try to hide it as best as possible, keep it stealth looking. But yeah, my C8's coming along. We'll do some good footage, pictures and videos after I clean her up, and do a sound bite, I guess you can say, sound test, listening session, whatever you want to call it. So stay tuned, click like, share, subscribe, please. You don't want to miss upcoming videos of my C8, the 2021 Stingray. Let's go.